Hi everyone, Kimberley here. I want to talk to you about emotional alchemy. Emotional alchemy techniques to assist you to live more in joy, to live more in connection with who you are, to align yourself to feeling that innate power that is within you and feeling more connection between you and all that is. So, what is emotional alchemy? Emotional alchemy is being able to use emotional-based technologies to transform negative emotions, negative thoughts into ones that are more empowering for you. Of course, this will not only allow you to live more in joy and feel more connection, but also assist you in your manifesting process to allow you to manifest more experiences to you that reflect more of the love that is you. So, what can you do to assist in this process? Well, gratitude. Yes, gratitude has been talked about a lot, as you might have known already. You might have heard about the gratitude diary techniques. So, gratitude is a very powerful technology, but it's a lot more than you think. Gratitude is a technology of the heart that actually opens your heart. It is actually the energy of receiving. When you want to manifest something you desire, you also need to be in that space of receiving. So gratitude allows your vibration to be in a certain point to allow you to be able to receive. Now, for those of you who may feel disconnected, maybe feel in space of negativity, maybe you are feeling different dimensions of fear, sadness, anger, depression, whatever it is, any kind of challenging emotions, basically all fall under the umbrella of fear. Fear is not who we truly are. It is an illusion. However, we feel it as very real in our human experience, right? So how do you align to joy? So what happens in our energy field, in our heart, when we have certain beliefs and perceptions around limitation, around fear, around negativity, around judgment? So certain beliefs that basically limit our expression, certain beliefs that tell us that we are separated from others or that we are victims, right? So these are beliefs based in separation. That's not the truth of who we are, for we are one. So when we have certain beliefs like that, we can feel those correlated emotions. So we feel that negativity, right? When something happens, we might feel like something is happening to us, not something happening for us, which is the truth of what is going on. So we basically just have a narrow field of what's going on in our reality, right? We feel like, that things happen to us that causes us pain. There are people out there that causes us pain, that we are victims in our reality. So the higher truth of who we are, as you might know, is that everything happens for us, right? So it's to get to this alignment. It's to have an expanded view of ourselves and our reality. And we do that by raising our vibration. It is by practicing these emotional alchemy technologies, not only so we can expand our perspective, so we can feel that within our heart, so we can feel more of the joyous emotions and, of course, manifest related conditions into our reality, conditions that reflect love. So gratitude is not only the energy of receiving, right? It also helps to unblock your heart because, yes, for many of us, right, they've gone through difficult situations, we unconsciously have put barriers, blocks around our heart. So this has allowed us to feel, a limited sense of security. We might feel that by putting blocks around our heart, we can't get hurt again. However, we can't also express our power, and it also, distorts the clarity of, our intuition, and it allows us to feel disconnected. And why does it allow you to feel disconnected? Because these perspectives and these acts of closing our heart off, even though many of us do it unconsciously, it actually shrinks our energy field. So when our energy field is, I guess, like limited, right, in its limited expression, what happens? That's when we feel more disconnected to ourselves and to our reality. And it's here when we actually feel more of the negative emotions, right? Because we feel disconnected. So the antidote for that is dwelling on emotions of love, technologies of love, because our heart and the feeling sense of love, especially the technology of acceptance, helps to obviously transmute those energy blocks around our heart, and it allows our energy field to expand. And as we expand our energy field, we naturally have a sense more of interconnectedness, not only within ourselves, but also we feel more connected to life itself. And when we feel more connected to life itself and more connected to within us, we naturally align ourselves to more joyous emotions. It's here we feel more joy, feel more love, right? So that is what we desire to do. Of course, there's nothing wrong to explore dimensions of victim mentality and fear. There is no wrong in the universe. However, what do you choose? You prefer to explore and experience more joy. So, gratitude. I invite you all every day to reflect on things that you can be grateful for. It can be something small, could be a cup of tea, could be reading a book, could be something else. Now, I want you to extend that into your, what you might see as mundane activities. Perhaps it's where you work. Perhaps it's other activities that perhaps you don't prefer as much as others. So I want you to look into those conditions and see what you can appreciate in those situations. What can you be grateful for? By doing this practice, you not only feel more joyous in the moment, you are then able to let go of the resistance, right? So resistance is actually an energy block from expanding our field to allow us to manifest what we desire, and that prevents us from feeling more joy, right? So you can practice that appreciation. You not only have the short-term effects. What happens is that you create neural pathways in your brain so you can automatically start to see things in your life through the lens of appreciation more easily, right? Because you're literally rewiring your brain here. Okay, so there's lots of short-term and long-term benefits. Okay, so but along your journey, of course, you're going to face certain situations that might challenge you, that might trigger you. Might be hard in those moments to be grateful for that. Of course, you have the power and the capability to do that. But before getting there, I invite you to practice acceptance of it. All right? When you practice acceptance, you let go of the resistance of what is. Does not mean you have to agree with certain behaviors, but if you practice acceptance, it is a frequency of love. Again, it is an emotional technology tool. Acceptance, not just in your mind, thinking that you are in acceptance of it, but I want you to feel it in your heart. So emotional alchemy involves you actually feeling the emotions of gratitude, feeling the emotions of acceptance. It's an act of surrender to what is. Because when you do that, you are actually trusting the flow of the universe. So in relation to this, I also invite you to practice on trusting, elevating your perceptions of trust. Because when you can trust that everything is unfolding perfectly for you, perfectly unfolding to how it's supposed to, that there is a divine plan in it all, this naturally allows you to let go more of the resistance to what is. It more easily allows you to practice acceptance, and it more easily allows you to cultivate gratitude for what is. Gratitude in your now moments, right? Not just when you do your meditation practice, but in every moment of your waking life. And I want you to really cultivate that gratitude in your heart. So the more you do this, the more you expand your field, the more you will see the miraculous manifest in your reality, and the more you will start to feel more joy and love. Because that is who you are. It means that when you go through life, when you do experience the ups and downs, by you raising your vibration, by practicing these emotional alchemy tools, you will intrinsically know, you will intuitively know that you have the power to overcome, that you have the abilities within you, right? It is here where you do not feel limitless. It's here where you feel powerful. It is all within you, but it can only be found and rediscovered, remembered, when you connect more to your heart. Heart-based technologies through alchemy, by transforming, transmuting the energy blocks within you, especially those around your heart, and also transmuting the inner shadows, to allow you to remember the true essence of your being, that is unconditional love, which is unconditional acceptance. So these are just a couple of tips that I encourage you to practice if you feel so inspired, and see how it makes a difference in your life. You have the power to shift your life through shifting your perspectives by drawing on the inner technologies that each and every one of you have. Remember, you are here to have a human experience. Part of that human experience is having ups and downs, but you do not have to suffer through those downs. You have the power to move through those times in non-attachment, to be a curious observer, to be able to perceive it from the perspective of spirit, to be in acceptance of it, to be able to then see the soul lessons within it, to be able to see the higher purpose in it. The clarity of that wisdom is found when you let go of the resistance, by opening your heart, transmuting those blocks around your heart, by trust, by trusting the power of you. Because when you trust the universe, you are actually trusting you, because you are the universe. So friends, have a wonderful week and see you soon. Love and light, and the journey towards remembering it.